Harper-Madison here, coming from the Millennium Youth Entertainment Complex at 1156 Hargrave. We have a distribution operation happening today, but maybe even more importantly, we have a drop-off for donations happening today. So the Central Texas Food Bank is dropping us off a few pallets of food right now. I don't know if y'all can see that operation happening behind me. And then we have a few volunteers that are starting to mobilize to come over to help hand out things. I think the collaboration between all of the organizations that are providing volunteers, the city, the county, everybody who's showing up, it will change throughout the course of the day. So we're asking everybody to be open to being flexible and fluid, because things will change throughout the course of the day. There are some shortages we didn't anticipate with both food and water. We thought the Millennium was going to be a primetime location to pick up cases of water today. Guys, it turns out that's not the case at all. We are reserving cases of water, bottled water, for life-sustaining purposes exclusively. Right now, all this talk we've been making about communities showing up for one another, right now is the time for us to do it the most. We need breweries, people who bottle beverages, that have access to water to help us out. Myself, Greg Casar, Vanessa Fuentes, any council member that you know and have a connection to, reach out to them, because it's likely that they have a need in their district and that we can be partnering with y'all to get potable water to folks. But bottled water coming in cases for families, y'all, let's just go ahead and set that expectation. It probably won't be the standard today. Right now, we need you to lean on your neighbor. If they have water and you can boil it, then y'all work together to get that done. It really is just us out here in a lot of ways. And what a beautiful opportunity for us to show up for one another. We have to make certain that our elderly, our disabled, folks who absolutely need those bottles of water, get them. Everybody else who has the opportunity to be creative and come up with some other solutions. I know it's not ideal. I'm not asking for you to like it. I just know that these are some of the realities that we have to face as we move into the day to really collaborate, or to calibrate rather, our expectations. So we have some folks that are on the line that are going to give you some updates, and I really need to roll back to the distribution operation happening at the Millennium, 1156 Hargrave. Councilmember Casar is going to have people reroute from Navarro, who otherwise would have gone there yesterday, to here at 1156 Hargrave. We're going to have diapers, feminine hygiene products, other personal products, a limited amount of water that we can distribute in the most emergency situations, some food, very limited food as well. We have the folks from Austin Water, Austin Energy, and Texas Gas, who are going to come on after me and give you some quick updates, give you the information you need. As usual, throw those comments, or throw those questions rather, in the comment section. As you can see, me, my team, everybody's moving triple speed. So we're going to do our best to answer those questions, but please throw them in there so they know what y'all are asking, so we can give you the information that's helpful. We're going to start with Stuart Riley from Austin Energy. I think Nikki from the D1 office is going to roll in and take over the reins to continue to introduce people and close us out if I'm unavailable. So it'll either be me or Nikki, but either way, Stuart, why don't you go ahead and take it away and give folks the information that they need. And then after you, we'll go with Anna at Austin Water, and then we'll close out with Christy from Texas Gas. And you guys just introduce yourselves, and then give people the information that you need. You understand that, time is of the essence, and so we'll just keep it brief and impactful. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I'm Stuart Riley, Austin Energy Chief of Staff. And like you, Austin Energy crews are out in our community trying to get people, keep people safe, trying to take care of this community. Yesterday, ERCOT ended their emergency conditions. This means the state's electric grid is stable, but that doesn't mean our work is over. Right now, almost 99% of our customers have power, but that means almost 6,000 customers are still out. Our city's going through a lot, and like everyone in Austin, Austin Energy still has a lot of hard work to get through this disaster. Before and during ERCOT outages, we were hit with multiple ice storms. Everybody knows this. There were trees falling on power lines, damaged equipment. We're doing everything we can to ensure that each outage is taken care of, and each one requires manual repairs to get the power back on, and we're making great progress. I want to assure everyone that Austin are working to quickly and safely restore power. We're doing everything we can. We know it's frustrating how slow it's been for some people. This process takes time, it's dangerous, It has to be done very carefully, but I want to let everyone know how you can help as we restore power. The large circuit outages that have been restored, now there are some small outages from fuses being melted within those circuits. So as we restore areas, we need everyone to conserve energy as much as they can, because these fuses are melted due to the cold load pickup. Everyone's coming back online at once, and their heaters, water heaters, and other devices are coming on at full blast. And this ends up adding more time because then we have to replace fuses. So you can help us out. Those who are without power, please try to get word to them that they can help us from overloading circuits and causing additional outages by turning off thermostats, turning off lights, and unplugging any devices, any appliances, anything like that that might kick back on when the power's turned back on. Please only leave one light on to indicate when power's back on. And then as we bring more people online, we just have to continue to conserve until we're fully in the clear. ERCOT put out a statement saying, that we're back to normal conditions and in terms of the conservation, but here as we get everything taken care of, we still need to conserve. I know it's still cold, but please keep the thermostat level down as best as you can. I also want to add that there are some stories going around about these astronomical electric bills in other parts of the state. Those are not Austin Energy's area. Those are in areas where customers can be on variable billing rates. We have stable rates here. We have a very good risk management program to protect us from market volatility. We also have power plants that operate as a hedge to protect our customers from those market prices. So please help us stop the misinformation. Austin Energy is a department of the city. We're not for profit. We need to get word out that those stories about people getting electric bills that are $10,000 more than normal, those types of things do not apply to Austin Energy customers. Everyone will be charged only for the energy they used, and they will be charged at existing rates they've been paying. So if you used more power than normal, your bill will be more than normal. But if you use less power than normal, your bill will be less. And there won't be rate changes like you may be seeing about in other areas. And there's a lot of those stories going around. But before I finish, I just want to add, this has been one of the most challenging weeks ever for Austin. So many of you have been impacted by the severe weather and the resulting energy emergency. And no one should ever have to go without basic utilities. And we thank you for your patience. This has been an incident like no other. So thank you, everyone. And thank you for helping us get through this.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, I've got some echo. Okay, I think it's cleared up. Good morning, everyone. This is Anna Bryan Borja, Assistant Director at Austin Water. Let me give you some updates on our progress. There's good news. Our conditions are continuing to improve. When I spoke with you yesterday via Mayor Pro Tem's live stream, our storage was at 32 million gallons of storage. It's now increased to 50 million gallons, and we are aiming to get to 100 million gallons of water in storage. That's what we need to restore service in our system. Our treatment plants are producing water at a stable rate, and that rate is rising. So we're creating more clean, safe drinking water. And then on the usage front, this is where you can help us. We need customers to continue to conserve water. You will hopefully begin to see water service returning at your homes through our pipeline system during the weekend. As the amount of water in the system increases, pressure will rise. You may start to see water available at low pressure at your home. You must boil this water. It has not yet been cleared to be safe for drinking yet. And so you need to boil it before using it. And we really need you to conserve as much water as you can, because we are not at normal operating conditions yet. So please be very cautious and only use water for your most essential needs. As I said, we expect customers will begin to see some return of service over the weekend. We do not know yet when we will be able to lift that boil water notice. So as we receive updates on those timelines, we will continue to share them with you. We also need you to report leaks. Leaks are a huge part of this problem for us, and so we need you to let us know when you find those, especially water main leaks. There is an online issue reporting form. You see it posted there. Please report those, and we will address them as quickly as we can. We are posting operational updates every 12 hours that show our system map and other important information. So please check out the operational updates that we have available. I do want to address bills. I want to emphasize Austin Water will not benefit financially in any way from this event. And so we are working very closely with our staff, with Austin Energy, to develop a menu of options that we can share with the city manager, and we can take action based on the direction we get from city manager and council to address the financial impacts to customers. We will not benefit financially from this event. As Stuart said, we are a city-owned utility. We are a not-for-profit entity. We are here to serve you. Our crews have been working 24/7. Through the night, through the snow, through the ice, in very difficult conditions. We have been responding as quickly as we can to your needs, and we want to thank you for everything that you're doing as a community to help us get through this crisis. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Christy Penders with Texas Gas Service. I want to start by updating our customers that were impacted by the outage that occurred a couple nights ago around East 12th, Luna, MLK Junior area. We are doing significantly fantastic in our progress. We only have a few remaining customers that we didn't get to last night. We're out there early this morning and we're getting those turned back on. If you are one of those customers that do not have your service on yet and you happen to see one of our service technicians coming by, feel free to reach out, say, hey, this is my address. Just wanted to make sure you knew while you're out to come get me. We do have the list and it's active and we stay on top of it, but just to make sure we don't want to miss anybody and we want everyone to have their gas back on. I will say that, make sure that the people that come to your door are wearing Texas Gas Service logoed yellow safety jackets. They're in logoed company trucks. And if you are questioning who they might be, you're welcome to call our emergency number and verify that as well. But they're active, they're out there, and they're getting to those remaining customers. We want to say thank you. We know that wasn't ideal for the conditions, and we are doing everything we can to get you taken care of. I also want to say to any residents and anybody in Austin that might be doing private digging, or whether you're a contractor, please be extremely careful right now. Make sure you call 811, which is a state law to call 2 business days prior to digging. And I can't stress the importance right now, because if you damage a line, whether it's a service line or one of the mains, and it's not just for Texas Gas Service, it's for all utilities, we're still extremely busy responding to customer needs and taking care of our systems, that it can set us back a good bit, and it could cause another service outage, whether it's one home or a neighborhood. So again, let me stress, please, if you're doing any type of digging, if you're going to be removing trees, always call 811 at least 2 business days prior, so that we can come out and mark the utilities, and that way you'll know where they're located. So when you're digging, you can avoid hitting them. To address the bill questions that are coming up, at this time, we can't quantify what the impact on customer bills will be, but we can say that we'll be working with the Railroad Commission of Texas. For those that don't know, that's the regulatory agency for the state of Texas for the natural gas industry. But we'll be working with them on options related to the impact for customer bills associated with the increase in the market price of natural gas. And I will say that we hear you, we care. We are there for our customers. We will work with you. We just want to make sure that when you have a bill or you're struggling, please call us so that we can work with you. We have options. There is even LIHEAP federal money that's available. And so just make sure you connect with us. That way we can note your account and we can do all that we can to work with you. Again, I appreciate everybody. This has not been fun for anyone. And as always, I'm so amazed to see our community, the strength the power and just the positivity that's coming forward. So anything we can do for you guys, reach out. We appreciate you.
Hey, thanks everybody who's contributed so far. My reception is sketchy at best, and so I'm going to go ahead and I know we have one more person to speak to us, and we have some of my colleagues that are here to speak to us and do a quick check-in. I'm going to let y'all see right past. These are the folks that have assembled here at the Millennium. I don't know if you can see them, but we probably have about 50 people that are here at the Millennium to start distributing the things that y'all bring by. We need diapers, wipes, feminine hygiene products, and we need incontinence products for adults. Formula is helpful. Water, like I said earlier, we're not going to get near as many cases of water or as much in the potable water that we can share as we'd like. So if you have some, please share it with us. Josh Baer from Cat Factory came by this morning with 6 cases. If you have water in a storage unit, please bring it to us. Thanks everybody who's spoken so far, and to the folks who are going to come on, including my colleagues. But I do think I'm going to run, and that Nikki from our office is going to do the talking moving forward. You guys, let's keep taking care of each other. Let's keep showing up. We have the power amongst us. You know, we have the human horse crisis together, but we all have to keep our heads in the game and remember that at the end of the day, our primary goal is to get people the things that they need. We'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you get all the information that you need. Don't forget to throw the questions in the comments so that we can keep you abreast of the most current, up-to-date, accurate information.
Hi, hello. I am Nikki McCullough. I want to thank Mayor Pro Tem for tagging me in. I also want to thank Anna and Stuart and Christy for the updates. Thank you so much for coming on and talking to us specifically about billing, because I know that a lot of people have been really concerned about that. So thank you guys so much for coming on and talking to us. We really, really appreciate your updates. That being said, like Mayor Pro Tem said, she is out at the Millennium. I'm headed over to the Millennium. Most of District 1 will be there. If you can safely travel and you'd like to help, volunteers can show up from this point on. Also, if you have bottled water, if you have non-perishable foods, we need them over here ASAP. And as Mayor Pro Tem said, we're also asking for diapers for children and adults, baby food, baby formula, and period products. A couple things we don't need. We do not need blankets or clothes at this time. Distribution efforts kick off at 1, so you can, come down at 1 o'clock and start lining up and getting the things that you need. Again, it is 1154 Hargrave Street. It is called the Millennium Youth Entertainment Complex, okay? And we'll be there all day until we run out of stuff to give out, all right? So hopefully we will see you there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully we will see you there. If we don't, we'll see you next time. Have a good day, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.